Hey, it's BigXThaPlug, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap into the Bootleg Kid podcast, man, and see me on there. Let's go.
Bootleg Kid podcast. I have not been so excited to do an interview for a very long time.
That's fine.
My favorite rapper in the entire world.
Man, don't boost me like that. My head already big as hell, man.
BigXThaPlug is here.
What's up with you, man? What's up with you, man?
You guys have heard me talking about this guy for a long time on the podcast. I bring you up all the time, whoever's on the show.
That's hard.
It's just, man, it's good to see you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. I'm happy to be here.
How's the tour?
Stressful, man. Stressful. I'm loving all the cities. I'm loving all the people. But I just closed on the house back home, so I'm
Congrats.
Yeah, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home.
I also want to say we also got Rose Sam in the building, who is an incredible MC, who's on a lot of. If people listen to you, they've heard him. Incredible. The whole crew's here. You just closed on a house. For some reason, the world is like the algorithm is pushing me on Instagram to move to Texas because all I do is get these TikToks on my IG feed that say, "This is what $300,000 can get you in Frisco, Texas."
So that's where I moved to, Frisco, Texas.
So you're living like a god.
Yeah, I'm straight right now.
And like I show my wife, I just paid $1.3 million for my house in Burbank.
Damn. God.
And it's a very modest house. I be seeing in Frisco, Texas, bruh, and I'm like, how far is that from Dallas?
It's like
I'm like
25 minutes.
I'm doing research. I'm like, what kind of flight is that to LA? I'm like, man, we might have to go to DACA and carry a gun. Can't get in a but I am married, so we're keeping it either way, you know what I'm saying? Be strapped up out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Go watch the white greatness of Luka Doncic in person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. You got a lot.
Now, Texas is, man, the cost of living is amazing there.
Yeah. The community. Yes, yeah.
Which city, in your opinion, I know you haven't been to LA much, but LA or Texas on the Mexican food?
Definitely LA.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, definitely LA. LA got it with the tacos and with just...
Yeah, that Mexican OT lied to everybody when he came on and said Texas. That's coming
I don't know why he did that. I mean, you got your select few, but LA is different.
It's crazy to watch the renaissance of Texas hip-hop. And again, like, there's been a lot going on in Texas over the last decade. There's been, like, obviously, we can't be ignorant to the fact Travis Scott's from Houston, Megan Thee Stallion's from Houston. A guy like Yella Beezy had a huge hit record who's from Dallas. Mo3, rest in
Post Malone.
Post Malone is from Dallas. The biggest of the biggest, Dallas, Texas. He's got a Cowboys tattoo.
He's from Grand Prairie, but definitely it's Dallas.
I think his dad worked for the Cowboys.
Well, he definitely from Dallas then. His dad worked for the Cowboys. He's for sure from Dallas.
But just in terms of like the camaraderie now, and I just feel like there's just a special energy between yourself, Ro. I feel like that Mexican OT's having a moment. The Dallas H-Town connection is strong now as to where I feel like we really only thought about Houston. Or, you know, shout out to UGK, you know what I'm saying, from Port Arthur. But what do you attribute to like the current, you know, moment that's happening?
I really feel like just like me, like people like me, Ro, like you said, Mexican OT, and it's a couple other artists. It's just like a breath of fresh air. Like, cause like you said, for the longest, Dallas and Houston, like it's Texas, but everybody was just kind of doing their own little thing. Like Dallas had what they had going on. Houston was for Houston. San Antonio was for San Antonio. Everybody was just for themselves. And I feel like people like me, that Mexican OT, kind of opened it up to. Like we just opened it back up. Like made people want to do music again, if that makes sense. Like
and you guys are unapologetically Texas.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta put on for the state. Got to. Sure. You got.
That's how I found you. Was like December of last year. I was me and my kids were driving to Big Bear, and I just threw on Most Necessary, and the Texas song came on. I said, "Oh my God, this voice is crazy." And then from there, I just was dived in. Dude, I just dived in. And I was like,
I appreciate that, man.
How have I never heard of BigXThaPlug? This is crazy. But you guys are, like, again, you're unapologetically Texas. I mean, think about OT's record that's on Top 100 right now. Is called Johnny Day.
Louis Vuitton. Yeah. You got it going crazy right now. Well, yeah, Texas, man, it's just, I don't know, like, I feel like Texas done always stuck behind each other, but like I said, it's kind of been slipping lately.
And it's been isolated.
Yeah, that too. And so with me and that Mexican OT kind of just yelling Texas, just putting on for, it's kind of made everybody want to like reunite or just unite in general. So like now it's like when I got my chain, I called Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker was one of the first people called me like, yeah, man, you going crazy. So I just feel like we bringing all that back. Like I did something with Mike Dom, so boom, I believe he in San Antonio. So we're just bringing Texas back to one. I feel like Texas finna be the Atlanta and the Memphis right now, because Memphis got it on lock right now.
Memphis got it on lock, yeah.
And I feel like Texas we finna.
I mean, listen, everybody loves Texas already.
I mean, it's
a lot of people like low key got cribs there, like.
But that's just because of it's the cost of living, and then it's like it's a big market. A lot of people do know, but they try to keep it hidden. But Dallas and just Texas in general is a huge market.
Dallas and Houston are huge markets, especially like if you think of just media size. Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
And so that's why a lot of those people do that.
Cost of living solid, and then you guys have amazing dancing establishments. Strip clubs. yeah, we do. We were just talking about that yesterday. We were just talking about that yesterday. Y'all got the BYOB over there, which is something I never even knew until I went to Texas.
I just put liquor in a water bottle for the first. Well, no, this wasn't the first time, but I had to put liquor in a water bottle after 2:00 at a club out here the other day.
Out here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
No, that's trash. But yeah, welcome to Cali or the West Coast in general. I mean, I own a nightclub in Scottsdale, so yeah, there's. Once like 155 hits, it's liquor pickup.
Oh, we
hard.
went to a club out there too, and I believe we couldn't even control the bottle. Like they had a lock on the bottle, and I've never ever in my life had that. And I think I spent like $500 for the bottle.
There is a lock.
That is crazy.
You can't pour your own. You can't drink out of it. Technically, you're not supposed to. Of course.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't even. That's crazy.
It's crazy, man. It is wild. Yo, I gotta ask you one random question. On Safe House, when you kept your running out of breath in, and then you re-hit your line, was that what happened? Did you run out of breath and you were like, "Nah, keep that in"?
So,
because just let me tell you my perspective before you answer. Because I'm thinking this guy's overweight.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's one of the most fire things I've ever seen an artist do.
Yeah,
because you were just going in, and then you almost like kind of got winded, and you're like, "Nah, keep all that in," and then you picked it right back up.
Okay, so boom. If you watch the video, you can't hear me breathing and out. So the audio that got dropped wasn't the mixed and mastered version. So like you could hear all of that extra stuff in the back. Like you could hear me breathing heavy and all of that. But the YouTube version wouldn't. But it just so happened. It went crazy. They loved it.
But was that what happened? You genuinely ran out of breath?
I ran out of breath, but it was like I meant to. Like it was always meant for me to.
That's the flyest fat guy ever seen an artist do on a record. You kept that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Like Biggie didn't do that, bro. You know how much out of breath Biggie was at? Big Pun was running out of breath. They didn't keep that in. I was like, it's hard.
Yeah, man. I started off putting on for the big fellas first. Putting on for the big fellas, my city, then the state.
Well, I appreciate you for wearing a shirt. I was afraid that if you came in here shirtless, I was gonna then take my shirt off.
See, so lately, a lot of people I can't go nowhere without my shirt now. Like I walk in a place, my manager's like, "All right, come on, give it to me." I'm like, "What you talking about? Give me your shirt." They don't want you in there unless you got your shirt off.
It's like your trademark.
Yeah, so now it's like, well, if that's what they want, they got to pay for it. So now I try to go everywhere with a shirt on, and they're like, "Come on, man, take it off." And I'm like, "What you want for?"
Have you ever heard of the comedian Bert Kreischer? Okay, so he's this white dude. He's one of the biggest comedians in the world. But he does all his stand-up. He's a chubby white dude, and he has to have his shirt off. It's like his thing. Everyone screams. Like he almost can't do comedy with a shirt on. He's kind of. I feel bad for him.
It's kind of how my shows are.
You made the right choice to be like, I'm gonna start wearing it, because then you're just always gonna be the naked dude.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was crazy. I'm the most comfortable naked. I feel like I was a nudist in my. I was a nudist in my past life. I don't know about everybody else, but in my past life, I was a naked man for sure.
For sure.
For sure. And so now, I don't know, I've always been comfortable. Like, I was a football player, so I've always been comfortable just with my body. Like, if I wanted to right now, I can go to the gym and I look like goddamn black Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying?
You go F5 in my...
I don't even know what that means.
That's his signature move.
Oh, that's his signature move?
Yeah.
I know Brock Lesnar as the UFC fighter.
I know. I watch wrestling.
I didn't see him in the wrestling era. I was a big Randy Orton fan.
Oh, you know about the RKO?
Yes, sir. I used to bang on the floor and drool out my mouth. Yeah, and then hop up and I used to do that. Got in trouble for it a lot, but I used to do it shirt off.
I mean, you know, Stone Cold the GOAT is from Texas.
I don't like beer, so I never liked that. When he did that beer, he nasty. He nasty.
What do you drink?
Beer? I just started drinking liquor now that I'm like a rapper.
Right.
Like I'm out all the time.
Right. So now you're starting to drink more.
Yeah, like I drink, once that first bottle gone, it's like we 5 bottles in now.
But what are you drinking?
Casamigos Reposado.
Oh, yeah, that Repo's good.
Yeah, that's the thing for me.
It
used to be Hennessy though, but we used to shut down every club, so we had to stop drinking.
Everyone switched.
Yeah, we had
a lot less violent of a drunk if you're off of
exactly.
Because when I'm on
Hennessy,
Hennessy, I'm fighting or I'm naked. I'm naked, bro.
Both. You ever
fight naked? For sure.
It's been both before.
Nah, it's crazy. I was gonna ask you like, who would you consider? Because again, like I hear so much. Obviously, I hear the Texas in you, but when I hear you, I'm like, man, this motherfucker's rapping like I'm just curious who your influences are, bro. Who were you listening to growing up?
As far as rapping,
yeah, like who?
So like when I was with my mom, it was like a bunch of UGK. So like UGK or Lil Wayne, that was it.
Yeah,
that was it. But when it came to my dad, it was no rap. Like my pops would listen to whatever was on the radio, but other than that, it's Isley Brothers. This is a bunch of slow stuff with him.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like you can hear that in my music. You know what I'm saying? And so as far as just influences, I didn't want to be a rapper. So I never just was like, oh, I look up to this rapper. I want to be like that rapper. It was nothing. I mean,
what was the dream before hip hop? Was it football?
I was a football player.
Yeah, you were like going to try to really. Were you?
I could have went to the league.
Lineman?
Yes, sir.
By the way, I mean. That was an obvious. Of course, you're. Have you seen this guy? He's got to be a lineman.
People don't know, I played middle linebacker at first, and then, but I was fast, but I was too big to play middle linebacker.
Yeah.
So they was like, let's put you on DN. And I got on the DN. They was like, okay, now you're too small to play this. So
offensive lineman?
No, they actually made me eat. They made me eat.
So what were you, defensive tackle or offensive lineman?
I started off as a middle linebacker. Oh no, you talking about
what did you end up like thriving in?
I ended up being an offensive lineman for sure. for sure.
The wall to protect the quarterback.
Yes, sir. Somebody had to do it.
What was your like how far did those aspirations go? Did you end up playing in college?
Yeah, I went to college. I played college football for it. I went for a semester, but I was just homesick. I was bored.
Where'd you go?
Minnesota.
Oh, like the Badgers?
No. So I was supposed to, but I had to go do it was only supposed to be a year at like this JUCO out there.
Yeah.
And I was gonna transfer. But I got kicked out the first semester.
Minnesota's an interesting place because it's like when we think of Minnesota, we think of a lot of whites, you know?
Yeah.
But Minneapolis is a vibe.
I was in
like Prince is from there.
Yeah, he is, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to pass by his house to go to the Mall of America. And it's just like a big ball.
Yeah.
With purple lights on it.
Incredible. God rest his soul.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, so you didn't like Minnesota?
Nah. The mosquito, whenever it's not cold, the mosquitoes try to kill you. And then whenever it's cold, it's cold. So
it's like whenever it's cold, it's the worst place to live.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's fucking freezing. And I'm from
so
Texas. What am I doing here?
Imagine having to play games in that, practice in that.
No. Oh, I can't even imagine practicing in the snow or in that cold.
I had never imagined it either until I was down there. It was hell.
Yeah, in Texas, football's a religion, bro.
Yeah.
High school football is like, I think of Friday Night Lights and shit. And
yeah,
like,
for sure.
It's like really like fucking, and it brings a lot of people. It feels like in Texas, it probably brings a lot of people together who otherwise wouldn't be together.
I feel like that's why I'm able to like handle the rap stuff how I handle it because of football. Like Coach Groves, you did an amazing job because he taught me how to like really just with life in general. Football helped me with a lot. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
You got like, discipline to make it to a junior college.
I was looking for the word and he took it right out of my mouth. Discipline.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of fake, crazy ass stuff that go on in this industry, man. And just helped me keep my composure and just stay in my lane. That's another reason why I feel like I've been blessed and been able to do what I do because I stay in my own lane. I don't worry about nobody else. If you got something going on with this person, okay, cool. You got something going on with this person, okay, cool. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I do a song with the both of you.
Yeah, I'm Switzerland. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I don't. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Neutral.
I'm for money. I'm for taking care of my child. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think? Because like I said, there obviously has been there was like a little motion going in Dallas, but there was a lot of division that was obviously publicized in Dallas. Obviously, God rest Mo 3 soul, he passed away. But there always felt like anytime there was some shit popping in Dallas, I would just see like people beefing with each other. There's a lot of negativity coming out. And I feel like that's not the same energy that's happening right now. In terms of like just on from a fan's perspective, the way I like take you and I'm like, oh, this dude's just raw. Like,
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, Texas. I feel like they're trying to unite because since I've been rapping, like, yeah, you got your people saying whatever, but as far as like
you're gonna have your haters.
Yeah, you're gonna have those. But as far as the rappers, who everybody is for it. You know what I'm saying? Because they see somebody who got their head down, who just trying to take care of his people.
Yeah.
And so it kind of make them like, okay, well, if he doing it, he ain't doing nothing but keeping his head down, doing what everybody, they like the music, but all the other stuff, you ain't got to do that. For what? What is that doing?
Yeah.
Other than taking people's lives, and you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel like it's showing people that you ain't got to do all that to.
How big of an impact, just from like a kid coming up in Texas doing hip hop, was someone like Mo 3 on you? Like, because he obviously, I feel like, was unfortunately more appreciated after his passing.
No, for sure. I mean, if we're being honest, he had like songs in the city that just was obviously viral, so everybody knew him. But I didn't really listen to 3 until after he passed. When he passed, I listened to his whole album to this day.
Wow.
Like, so, but I'm not gonna say that I just was. Oh, I was a 3 fan.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't until when he passed. Yeah, and that's when I just really started making music anyway. So
you're like, damn, like this dude really was doing
a
lot of the melodic shit.
He was hard
at a high level.
He was definitely something different, and if it wasn't before me, it was gonna be him for sure. Mm-hmm. For sure.
100%, man. I agree.
Sure.
You're obviously a Cowboys fan, right?
No.
No. Okay, this is interesting. Who's your team?
I want to say I was a Texans fan.
Whoa, Texans.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ, you getting rubbing tugs with Deshaun Watson or what? What's going on?
And that's the whole reason. When I was Jadeveon Clowney first.
Fucking beast.
You meant to say bust. He was
bust,
a bust,
but he was a beast in college.
He was
and then obviously you had J.J. Watt. Everyone thought you had J.J. Watt, Clowney. It's over, but it wasn't over. We
had Clowney. We had the Badger. We had the defense was stacked at one point in time. Bro.
Yeah, Honey Badger was on the team. Yeah.
Oh,
so you're from Dallas and you're a Texans fan? What is going on there?
I don't think I like football no more. I don't think I have a
But
team
how does
no
that
more.
happen?
It was the players. Like I used to be a Cowboys fan. Like I used to watch my dad throw the controller at the TV.
A lot of that
game
happening.
after game.
Did you decide I don't want to live this stressful life of losing?
I did. I watched my dad damn near fall to his knees one game, and I said, "Oh no, I can never be like that." And so I ended up falling in love with J.J. Watt, Davian Clowney, people like that, and it just kind of drew me to. It started off with J.J. though, and that kind of drew me to the team, and then I just was a Texans fan after that.
Did your dad look at you like?
Yeah. I think he hates me for it to this
I was gonna say, I can imagine. Well, I'm a Suns fan, and one of my younger sons is pretty much growing up in L.A., so he's a Laker fan, and I hate him for it. I'm like, fuck
if he was here, he'd probably say, "You ain't no damn Texas fan."
But when the Suns are in the finals, he wants to put on a fucking Suns jersey.
That's crazy.
For a little 9-year-old ass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if the Texans ever go to the Super Bowl, he don't want to be there.
But if the Dallas Cowboys ever go to the Super Bowl.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
That I almost said without laughing. But come on, guys.
Don't do that.
Mike McCarthy's your coach. Anyway,
Oh man,
I'm sure you'll support.
I got to, man. I got to.
You guys got the crazy. I went to WrestleMania at your stadium in Plano. It's not Plano, is it? I stayed in Plano.
No, it's in the stadium is in Arlington.
No, I stayed in Plano. By the way, shout out to Plano. Some chicks over there.
I stayed in Plano too.
Yeah, there's a what's the name of that restaurant where they dress like lumberjack prostitutes?
Boomer Jacks.
No. It's like Hooters, but like fucking checkered.
You got Boomer Jacks. You got Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Yeah. Went to a Twin Peaks in Plano and had a time.
You gotta go to the Twin Peaks. What's the one that we be going to before we go to the club? Bombshells.
Bombshells.
Go to Bombshells.
Yeah, Bombshells.
Bombshells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to Plano. No, but I went to the fucking stadium for WrestleMania. That shit was crazy.
So a lot of people don't even know. That's why I damn near kind of got to be a Cowboys fan again, because I just like the Tech. They just did a remix. They want me to do a remix for Texas for the stadium
Cowboys?
next year.
Or just for the stadium or for the Cowboys?
Well, it's for the Cowboys, for the stadium.
Oh, you're a Cowboys fan.
Don't do that.
Which one of those overpaid bums jerseys are you gonna wear for the video?
Can I just get my name on it?
You could.
I don't like
I
I did that.
Hey, you know what though? Trayvon Green.
Not overweight bums.
Hey, I said overpaid.
I thought you
Yeah,
said
that's why I
overweight.
said not.
I'm really only speaking about. Well, Zeke Elliott ain't even on the team anymore.
Yeah, he not.
Dak Prescott, like, come on, like, you know who's a beast? Wear the Diggs jersey. Diggs. Trayvon Diggs is a fucking.
Diggs is yeah.
Not a fan of him, huh? Do you guys have some interactions or something?
No. I mean, I ain't had no interactions with nobody. So.
Out of all of the Cowboys players, since you've been old enough to go to clubs, who's the most outside?
Okay, you want to be honest?
Be honest.
That's why I just started laughing.
Who's outside?
So, I go to clubs, but I'll go to I still go to hole in the walls. Like
I love that's my shit.
I go to Who Showed Me Love from the jump.
Yeah.
And so for the first time ever, I went to one of the biggest
big
clubs
spots, yeah.
in Dallas. 5 a.m. I go in there and every Cowboys player is in there. Dak in there with his shirt unbuttoned. He fucked up. It was just everybody was in there. So I can't even just say one of them because they was.
You should have brought your dad with you so he could have went over to Dak and said, "Get the fuck home and study,
I told him, I said,
so we could win a fucking playoff game." You soft ass motherfucker. What are we doing?
I look at him. I said, "That's why y'all not winning."
Bro, I'm a Suns fan, and I have good friends on the Suns, and a couple of them they're at my club a lot, right? So they're big customers for our club, 1111 in Scottsdale, and during the season, I gotta be like, hey, do I say something?
You gotta leave at 8.
Like, hey man, are you sure you want to buy 10 bottles tonight? There's a game tomorrow.
Damn.
Yeah. And they do it too every time because I've never been to a club where you literally get ones just to throw them. It's like a net hanging party just to
Stupid.
see who nets hanging. I indulged. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
There's a bunch of Cowboy players in there. I gotta try to do something. But I ended up gaining some friends. Jalen, what's his name? Jalen Rigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Rieger?
Rieger, there you go.
He's the whiteout.
He was
He's the whiteout. Yeah, he was on the Eagles. He was on the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he played for Minnesota now.
Yeah. Oh, he plays for Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. There was a lot of people there.
What about? Have you ever hung with Deshaun Watson?
No, I have not. I'm probably not. Got no time.
I feel like he'd be a good time. Just go hit an Asian massage parlor with him.
Oh no,
Don't do that.
no. If I see him at the club and he say, "Hey man, I got this."
Have you ever been to a rub and tug?
What's that? Like,
It's like a massage parlor, right? Where you go to and there's like a little old Asian lady and she'll like rub you down.
I want to one time,
And then she'll flip you over and then she'll jerk you off.
I want to, but I don't want to know that that's what it is.
You kind of got to know that's what it is, though. Otherwise, it's awkward.
No, it's not gonna be awkward. I feel like it's not gonna be awkward. If you go to one and you don't know, it's like kind of just like it says
Like, what is this?
What is this?
Why is she reaching around?
And then you just go with the flow. I don't think it's I feel like knowing that you're going now you got to sneak in and I'm finna go get a massage.
How does because obviously we're in LA and the politics of Los Angeles are widely spoken about. You obviously are from a certain area in Dallas and represent something from Dallas. What is the difference? Because when we think of like LA, and like Crips and Bloods out here. There's a lot of Crip sets that be for Crip sets, and the politics are just once you dive in, like it's if you're not from LA, once you come here and you learn everything, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
What's it like out there?
So like honestly, out there to me it's watered down. Like it's out here, I feel like they step behind that shit more.
For sure.
But out in Dallas, it's like it's just not what it is. It's not what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got a bunch of people that claim this, claim that. But I feel like out there more people fight for their hoods than they sets. Like, cause I got one of my partners is Blood. He a Crip. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just it's different.
Yeah,
It's different.
That's good because like out here, like you couldn't wear a fucking Houston Astros hat out here. I told that I was like, hey, bro, I tell everybody, don't wear Yankees, don't wear Astros. I mean, really, you can't wear many hats if you're not going to be like if you're going to be in the Valley or like your show or something.
But see, it's different.
But if you like go hang out to go eat like in LA, you got to kind of watch your fitted choice.
But see, I mean, it's different when you can vouch behind your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, somebody might try to G-check you. You just gotta be. You gotta be.
I was gonna say, do you have like big homies in LA?
I'm actually tapping in with people as we speak. So,
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like it's different when a nigga say, "Oh, you got to check in," and
because that sounds a little like
like nah, I'm not checking in nowhere. But now, if you hit me like, "Hey, man, I fuck with what you got going,"
I see what you're
tap
doing.
in with me.
You know
it's
different.
Saying?
It's about the approach.
It's different, and so we done had a couple people do that. So we're in the process of tapping in with those people right now.
Any LA hip hop you're listening to, or anybody who you fuck with out here? Shit, Greedo just did his house arrest time and prison sentence out there.
And he did, and I fuck with Greedo, and I need to apologize to him right now on your podcast because he sent me a song that he wanted me to do. I think he wanted me to be on his next project, and I ended up getting a whole new phone. And so I lost number. Even though I still had his Instagram, but it was just like I kind of had forgot that he even.
It happens.
But when you just said it, I was like, Greedo, damn, he was from out here. Damn, we were supposed to do a song together. So yeah, I apologize to you, my boy. And if you still want me to do that song, matter of fact, I'm gonna DM him when we leave here.
We got to stop the interview real quick to tell you about our folks at MyBookie, man. Look, MyBookie, NFL season is approaching, and you know what they just added that I love is that early cash out. Let's say you got a ticket, and it's looking great. You can cash out early on that ticket, all right? I love it, all right? Plus, of course, MyBookie's got the full casino going down, and if you sign up right now using the promo code BOOTLEG, they will give you that first deposit bonus up to $1,000, all right? So head over to MyBookie ASAP. Look, we got NFL coming. There's baseball you can gamble on right now. And, of course, the full-service casino, blackjack with the real dealer, roulette, craps, whatever you're into, slot machines. You could do it and cash out right on MyBookie, all right? All you got to do is sign up with that new promo code BOOTLEG. When you sign up, trust me when I say it's a new account, they're going to get you that first deposit bonus, all right? So go to MyBookie right now. Use that promo code BOOTLEG when you sign up for a new account. Also got to give a big shout out to the family at King Palm, the official sponsor of the Bootleg Kid podcast. So what I love about King Palm is, of course, it's all about organic, all right? No tobacco. This is straight organic leaves. This is the only thing I smoke out of. And what I love about it is they have these terpene-infused flavor tips, and they are so good. The squeeze and pops. This is the watermelon. Man, they got the dragon fruit. They got the grape. Whatever you're into, trust me, they got it. All right, they're available at your local smoke shop. You can also go to kingpalm.com and use the promo code BOOTLEG and save half off. So 50% off if you use that promo code BOOTLEG at kingpalm.com. And man, trust me, the squeeze and pop is where it's at. I've had so many people come in here and they're like, yo, you squeeze and then you get the flavor right away, all right? And of course, it's tobacco-free. It's a healthy smoke. So make sure you rock with King Palm at your local 7-Eleven, your local liquor store, or go get 50% off at kingpalm.com, promo code BOOTLEG. Let's get back to the interview. You obviously dropped the deluxe to your album, which in my opinion is one of the best projects of the year.
Appreciate you.
I mean, obviously you're on the road right now, but you also just were in Arizona working on new music.
Yeah. 2 weeks straight.
So what is are we getting some new shit soon? Obviously you just put a single out. With
Big Avo.
with Yevo, yeah.
That one going crazy, but we on tour right now, so we just scheduled out the next 4 single drops, all hard, and then after that we come with like an EP or something. I'm not changing nothing.
Why don't y'all do it like a joint album?
Oh, that's on the way. That's on the way. That's on the way. That's gonna be I just started a label, 600 Entertainment.
Yeah.
So that's gonna.
I'm gonna need a chain soon.
For sure. All my people got them. I was like, so I got you.
How did you guys link up?
We actually met senior year of high school. So I got kicked out of 3 schools my senior year.
Oh wow, you was one of them.
I was a football player, but I had got big headed. Like I had offers everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that's what I ended up having to go to a JUCO because my head got so big.
You were getting in trouble.
I got kicked. I swung on the coach at my first school.
Oh shit!
Got kicked out. Ended up going to like this little school in the country. Played like 4 games. Took them to the playoffs. Right after the football season, they turned out to be very much racist. And so I ended up getting kicked out of that school.
The school was racist?
Yeah.
In Texas? No way. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm talking about like drove around with Confederate flags on the back of their trucks.
So I lived in Florida for a few years, and I didn't even know. Like I'm from Arizona, which is like there's a certain element of white trash out there, but it ain't like it's like tweaker, like biker gang white trash. It ain't like redneck white trash, right?
Yeah.
So when I moved to Florida, like there was a whole new white trash introduced into my life, and it was like Southerner white trash, and these guys who got like the South will rise again flags and shit. And I was just like, these people are still
Yeah, it was bad. I got kicked out of the school for my safety, if that tells you anything.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's the name of I left when I lived in Florida, I drove from Phoenix to Tampa, Tampa to Phoenix, and I was with my boys who were brown, and my homie from Houston was like, East Texas, there's a town. He said, whatever you do, don't stop there. I think it starts with a V. Is it
I would have thought they was talking about Tyler.
Is it Valdi, Texas? Valdi, Texas? But I heard that like in Texas, there's some cities that are like fucking. Yeah. They're just openly.
Tyler, Ellis County.
Was it Tyler, Texas?
You said what?
You said Tyler?
Tyler, they out there still trying to hang folks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like it's going down out there.
The KKK is very active in Texas, I've heard.
Bro, don't they still be having meets and shit for that? Yeah.
It's so crazy because Texas is one of the. It reminds me of Florida in terms of like, you could be like one town over from like some real lit racist like shit, but then you go to the next town and it's like.
And the white people is at the black people barbecues.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, man, like when you go to Houston, you're like, oh, this is a melting pot. Everyone kind of gets along. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I went to Dallas once. I told you I went to Dallas for WrestleMania. I had a good time, but it wasn't my favorite city. But I feel like I did. I went with the wrong people.
Gotta go with me.
Yeah. I definitely was like with guys where I was just like, these places are trash. Like where?
Gotta go with me.
And then we tried to get into a spot. Was there a strip club called Onyx back in the day?
Yeah.
But
blue cheese.
But it was like maybe 8 years ago, right?
Yeah. That was before I was going to strip clubs for sure.
Maybe it was called Onyx. Maybe it was called Babylon. Maybe it was, I don't know. But anyway, I fucking trying to go.
Yeah, it probably was Onyx for sure.
I was just disappointed with the talent. Cause
you got to go to like, really just depend on what you like. But
Latin and ecstasy. Women of colors.
Ecstasy.
Yeah. Non-whites. Not into the whites.
Yeah, he had ecstasy for sure. I see him going crazy at ecstasy. I see we take him to Cab North, ease him into it. By like the 3rd bottle, he's having a great time.
Oh yeah. Hey, tour's over. I'm coming to Texas.
For sure, we got you.
Come and hang out.
We got you.
Also, you guys are able to carry guns.
Yes.
Which is a plus, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it's they pull a lot of little bullshit though. So like, you can have a gun, but if you got like, they pull me over right now. I got this with me
because you got the gun. It's a problem.
It's now unlawful carry.
What?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
You can't be doing any. You can't run a red light while you got a gun.
Unlawful.
So
if you're breaking any other law while you have a gun, it's unlawful.
Unlawful.
I forget you guys can't smoke weed legally there.
We just had a show in San Antonio, and everybody in my car went to jail but me.
For weed?
The driver went to jail because he had a gun on him, and he ran a red light. Boom, took him to jail. The passenger, my little brother, he was a real one. He did what he was supposed to do. He went to jail. There was another young lady in the car. She had like a little weed in the bottom of her purse. Went to jail.
We're so spoiled here because I don't even think that I forget that that's still a thing. Like people go to jail.
We take advantage when we go to states like this. We take advantage. Like we was just in New York,
just blowing it down
right in front of the police officers. Just
they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
Bro, you saw in New York, like you guys walk by the little tables where people were just selling weed in the middle of like everywhere.
No, it's
they have these fold-up tables at the park.
What they say, bro? Got $10 grams. Blessings.
Yeah, blessings.
I don't know if I want that.
Nah.
What kind of fucking trash is in those bags?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. For you, man, you've obviously done so much independently.
Mm-hmm.
You're headlining your own tour.
Yes, sir.
You're doing these numbers that a lot of these guys on these major labels with these major cosigns aren't necessarily doing. What is your game plan moving forward? Are you somebody who's gonna? Obviously, you're always gonna look at all options, but like, do you have the aspiration to continue to be independent? Do you want to try to partner with a major?
I definitely feel like I want to stay independent just off the strength of. I need my child to be good for forever. Like if I was to go today, my son for sure good until he's 18.
Yeah,
and that's what I care about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the now. I'm thinking about longevity. I'm thinking about
smart.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like, and that's the independence the way. And then it's like I still get to. I can control. I've never really had a job because I can't do a manager. I mean, like not a manager, but like a boss figure. Mm-hmm. I can't because I'm a boss. So it's like,
how you gonna tell me what to do?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so it just don't go. So now it's like I'm my own boss. I got a great team. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we all want the same thing. We all want a longevity of winning. Like, no, we're not trying to just win for right now. We're trying to win forever. Like, whenever everything is all gone, we still winning. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And so I just feel like now, I ain't gonna say I've done enough for myself. I'm still getting myself to, getting up there. But now it's like, okay, I'm at a part in life where I'm finna be done with my option at UM. Now I want a label deal, but it's like I've done so much already, they can't come at me with no
bullshit.
And
because you also know, I mean, you're more educated about the business.
Exactly, and I think
you got leverage.
I do, and I had a manager before, like way before all this, and we fell out, and I don't even really fuck with him no more like that now. But if I was to ever see him before I reacted, I would tell him, I just want to let you know I thank you for telling me to go to United Masters first, because I could have signed major at first, but it was just I don't like doing stuff that I don't understand. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're gonna have a fucking 20-page contract, 25-page contract,
exactly.
and then you're paying an entertainment lawyer who really just wants to get paid.
I mean, I still had to do that.
No, for sure. You need a lawyer, right? But I mean, this is the one thing I'll say is like a lot of artists, like I see it, like their team is just pushing for whatever the biggest advance is.
Yeah, for the now.
Because the now, they get paid on the now. Mm-hmm. They're around for the now. So your manager, I'm not saying that happened to you, but like I've seen this with artists where their managers are pushing them to sign shitty deals because they're going to get paid now off of it.
Yeah.
And they got 5 other clients, so they don't really give a fuck to be around in 9 years, 5 years, 6 years to get the smaller bread over time.
Yeah.
So artists got to look out for that, man.
That's why I said I definitely think
some managers will have you fucked up.
Yeah, he did that though. He did.
Good for him. Yeah. Shout out to him. I was gonna say for you, like what we talked about Post Malone earlier. These guys, like as someone like Post or like Travis or any of these guys tapped in?
Nope. Post Malone haven't. Travis haven't. I reached out to Megan.
Nothing for Megan? She's actually going through a lot,
So overstood. Really, the biggest thing that ever reached out to me is Erykah Badu.
Fire. Other Dallas legend.
Definitely.
I always forget she's from Dallas.
Yeah, Erykah Badu, Bun B.
Have you had a Trill Burger yet?
No, I was supposed to have one at Rolling Loud, and I missed out on it because I was late.
See, I feel like you got to go to the restaurant now.
Yeah, I'm finna go to Houston. I got a show in Houston, so we definitely gonna Stop by there while we out.
What's your biggest market outside of the state of Texas? Because you're doing numbers, so like you got to have fans everywhere.
I can look right now and see.
You can look on your back end.
On my what?
Your back. You're probably your Spotify artist, right?
I just go to the United Masters app to show me all that I believe. Wanna see you be show me teacher, right? I don't know, I've been having the worst signal lately. Yeah, it's not even loading. But I'm probably gonna say like, so outside of Texas.
What about on the tour? Like, what's been the craziest show? What sold out the fastest?
I mean, Texas. All the Texas dates already sold out. But I mean, every show we done did done sold out.
Yeah.
Like, by the time we get there, it's only like 15 tickets left. So
That's fire.
the walk-in is gonna take that out.
They're gonna take it out. Yep.
So we done. I don't know.
Hey, Luca or Dirk?
Dirk.
Oh yeah, he got you the ring.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. You can't go against the grain.
Yeah.
You can't go against the grain.
How do you feel about Luca though?
I mean, I feel like he got Dirk potential.
He does.
I feel like he could be.
He seems like not the easiest guy to play with though.
Man, it's crazy because it's somebody that got to be from overseas to take us there. Can't be no.
Hey man, but that's Texas teams in general. Y'all had Yao Ming in Houston. Y'all had fucking Tim Duncan's from the Virgin Islands. Got in Manu Ginobili, Lucas, and Dirk.
At least you know we love everybody.
Y'all love everybody. Well, I mean, some of y'all love everybody.
I love everybody. Let me say that. Let me just say that then.
And then y'all got Kyrie.
Yeah. That was a shot.
It's not a lot of defense getting played. It's like
Not gonna let us make it.
158 to 152 games all year next year.
That's cool. We're gonna put something together, man. I'm gonna talk to him. I got leverage now. I can come up there and talk to him.
How much are you? You say you got one more album left on the deal. How close are you to completing the project?
I mean, if you asking me, I'm done.
It's done. Features and everything.
You know, I'm not really a big feature person.
I've noticed, which is great.
With the album, I kind of
obviously Rose on the album, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that's different. That's like damn near an extension of me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I'm the type of person that would do an album and put one of his songs on there, just you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So that don't even be counting. But like with the album, I think I put Erica Banks on there, Tay Money, Sauce Walker. That was just Texas. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to lock in Texas. So like now, they asking me, like my A&Rs, they asking me, man, come on, we got to do some big features. Who you think we should do? It took me like a month to finally just be like, to sit down and actually listen to certain songs
and be like, okay, who could fit on this?
Yeah, and so I don't like because now that I know the business and I look at numbers and all of that, some of these artists, like, they will reach out and they'll be like, oh, this amount of money. And I'll be like, bro,
what?
You're not streaming right now.
Right,
what
I'm
you
hanging
doing?
up there with the streams.
What are we doing? But I know it's part of the game, so.
Well, a lot of these guys, unfortunately, they're in positions where that's a lot of their income comes from is features and back end because they are not in the most lucrative deals.
I understand, so but
you don't get offended when that happens, though, because some people get pissed off and then they air it out.
No, because I know, I know what I would.
Yeah,
so I understand, but the people that charge the army, those people I was just talking about. Yeah, we're not even gonna do them, but people that I am gonna do features with. I'm gonna do something with. I'm trying to get something in with Offset.
Fire.
I got a song I want him on. Who we say?
Finesse
2 times. I got a song with him. Like you said, Ro.
Finesse is dope.
Yeah. Who else?
He's running around like everywhere with that little kid rapper. I forget the kid's name.
He just followed me on Instagram, and I got so excited last night.
I sat with him at the BET Awards, and I thought it was his son. Because, like, Finesse 2 times sits with the kid. And I was like, hey, what's up, man? I was like, is this your kid, Mm-hmm. And he's like, no. He's a rapper. I was like, what? So I paid him to freestyle. I asked him to rap, and he's like, I don't rap for free. So I gave him, I had Mexican pesos in my wallet. So I was like, here's some pesos.
Yeah.
And he rapped. And this little kid was talking like he was a 39-year-old trapper who just got out of prison. I was like, what's happening here? It was the craziest shit ever. And then I was like, this sounds like the type of kid that might be raised by Finesse 2 times, but it was indeed not his son.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I thought that was his kid.
Not his kid.
That's
just a
crazy.
kid.
But
Like-
yeah, King just followed me on.
King, yeah, that's his name, yeah.
He just followed me on Instagram last night, and I blurted it out in the sprinter. I said, "Y'all King just followed me on Instagram."
So you Finesse anybody else?
Right now, them the only two I done came to.
Hey, you were on that Mexican OT's album. You got to get him on your shit.
You know, we made that song 2 years ago.
Really? It's an older record.
It was right when we both started bubbling. He reached out to me, and at first we was just kind of vibing, and then he sent me something. We did it. He came. We shot a video for it. Like, this is when he was on his first tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
Well, you guys are both, in my opinion, like two of the best rappers just out,
Appreciate
period.
right now. Right now for sure.
Also, both of you have an affinity for being naked.
Pause.
I mean, he's a shirtless fuck as well.
For the pause moment.
A couple of shirtless guys, you know. I think you guys should do.
We've never been shirtless together.
Not yet.
I might keep my shirt on that day.
Hey, yo.
I might keep my shirt on that day.
I was going to say, if you guys, I mean, both of you guys are independent-ish. I know he's with Johnny and Good Talk and got Upstream together.
Shout out Johnny Sharps.
This feels like a perfect moment for y'all to do like a fucking collab project together. A little 8-piece, a little 7-piece, a little 6-piece.
For sure. We definitely need.
And
to
neither of you
like
should have shirts on in the cover.
And like he got like a luchador mask on, and I have like a cowboy hat on.
You guys both have Cowboys hat on? You guys both no shirts? Man. I mean, I feel like that would be like fucking the equivalent to like Nas and Jay-Z coming together in like 98 and doing an album together.
But see, I gotta stretch them out because, like I said, I got the one coming with Ro. I got one coming with Yevo.
No. Shout out to Yevo, who's incredible as well. He's from Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta tap in with him. He's fire.
Yeah, he actually finna be out here. You know, he on my tour. So.
Yeah, Yevo's dope. But you and OT,
Yeah, we gotta do that too.
man, that'd be historical.
Yeah. Those are the
100%.
numbers like crazy.
What was your last real job?
My last real job was, I want to say UPS.
You were at UPS?
I worked at UPS.
Were you delivering or were you in the
Nah,
back?
I unloaded the trucks.
Oh, did you have to wear brown?
No.
That's a perk, yeah.
You know, that's for the drivers only.
I always wonder, because I may or may not know somebody very close to my life that may or may not be me, that have sent a lot of marijuana through the mail over 10 years ago, of course. Statute of limitations. I always wonder, do the UPS drivers or the UPS factory workers, if the box busts open or y'all think there's some fucking packs in there?
They can definitely just bust that motherfucker open if they want to.
But have you ever, like, I always wonder if they keep it.
So it depends.
Because, like, if I'm working at UPS and a fucking 10-piece comes through and it busts open, I'm just like, how do we get this out of here?
So like you said, if there was somebody like me that worked at UPS that unloaded the trucks and just so happened to be cool with the person who, you know, used to pull up with the trucks,
Yeah.
you know, and those certain packages came through, you just leave them on the truck. I'm pretty sure that's what they would do.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay, just so you know, this one's not going to get reported missing.
yeah,
Like, who's going to call UPS and be like, hey, so my
Exactly.
10 pounds of marijuana didn't land in Ohio?
exactly. So, but a lot, I don't know. Nowadays, you can always tell, but now it's like, okay, do I bust it open to see what it is, and then if it's it, I keep it in the truck, or do I?
Because there's also the risk that you also could be just hating on someone's hustle. Because
Exactly.
you don't want to shit on a guy who's, you know, sending weed through the mail.
But it's like technically, I don't really. I mean, ain't got nothing to do with me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? If I find it,
If you find it, it's you.
it's me.
No, it's you for sure.
So-
But I mean, like, if you ain't got the plug with the guy in the truck,
Yeah.
then you're just opening it up.
It's a lot harder then though, because now you gotta take it out the box. You gotta try to get it to the restroom. You gotta try to put it in the roof. You gotta work your shift.
Do they poke the box to see if? Because I've heard at the post office they do
You can
this.
open it. You
can
got
just
box
open it.
cutters. You can just cut it open and just retape it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it go down in that building.
Wow.
Yes.
Have you ever found any packs while I work?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Nice.
But I ain't do nothing with it because I found it with the supervisor. Yeah.
So he was like, "We have to report this."
It just smelled like coffee beans real bad. I know the real, so I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I bust the box open. And when I bust it open, allegedly, when I bust the box open, the supervisor came in. I just made it look like, oh, what do we have here?
What is this?
What is this? And they called it in. They took me out the truck. I was unloading another truck, watching, crying, like, fuck.
Damn, that could have been me.
Fuck.
That's terrible. Yeah, you gotta get creative with how you send stuff in the mail because of people like you.
But it's like in the warehouse, it's like you kind of can, after a while, you know, like,
You got a triple vacuum seal.
yeah, you know,
You
when
gotta put it in a
somebody's
hard
sending
case.
diamonds, like you can tell when people sending diamonds, like if it's a certain, like if it's something that's worth over, I think it was like $50,000, they would put like a white and red bag around it, so that when like you don't even unload it.
Usually it's insured, right? Like
You know
if
what I'm
someone's
saying?
sending
It's called
diamonds,
an E-rig. They don't even, like, you don't even get to unload it. It's people that drive around the warehouse that come and get the E-rigs from out of the, yeah.
those are probably a little harder to bust open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah.
Did you work there as well, Ro?
He worked at FedEx. Oh. He was a delivery guy.
Emphasis on
That's why he got the FedEx video. He got fired for that video, actually. I'm going to let him tell you the story.
Wait a minute. So you worked at UPS, you worked at FedEx. This is like the Bloods and the Crips coming together right here. So how long were you a delivery driver?
What, like 9 months?
In that 9 months, how much drugs did you steal from hardworking drug dealers?
No comment.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Allegedly, if there was somebody who was doing the same job as you, how much would they have taken? Like, not you, of course.
Probably over cool little 20 ball.
Jesus. I know there's motherfuckers like you. Because I'd be like, yo, my shit.
I know there's motherfuckers like
You
you.
know what happens? You're looking at the fucking tracking, and then it says out for delivery, and it just is never gets delivered. And you're like, oh.
Or it'll say it's there.
But it's not there.
Or it'll be there. It'll just be an empty box. And then you just press insured. And,
And they
you get
resend it
back.
out to you again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, you're a fucking, you know a crazy guy. You're not a crazy guy, but you know something.
Yeah, I know people, man. They do.
If you think about it, we really took over the warehouse industry, huh? Because we had our other partners worked at FedEx in the warehouse.
Yeah. I done seen people make over 25,000 in a day.
Delivery?
When them PS5s was hot and ready.
PS5s. You gotta think about it. PS5 dropped when the iPhones dropped.
Oh, trust me. I was eating.
So yeah.
You want me to tell you a funny story, allegedly?
Yeah, allegedly, of course.
Okay,
Someone you
so
know.
boom.
Someone you know, yeah.
Someone I know, right?
Yeah.
This is right when I'm no longer working. I done signed my first little distribution deal. We know the
Yep.
Masters. They gave me a nice little bag. I'm rapping now. He working at FedEx, allegedly. We gonna do a show. We get pulled over leaving the show. We get pulled over leaving the show. We got it's two guns in the car.
Yeah.
Mine is registered. This is mine.
Yeah.
He is allegedly was from out one of the back of the fucking FedEx trucks. You feel me? So this was like my first ever unlawful carry. This is when I found out you can't be doing something illegal while you got a gun. Because as soon as they pull us up, I'm like, yeah, officer, I got a little bit of weed. I got a gun that's registered to me though, so you can't really do nothing about it. He's like, okay. I'm like, yeah, it's two guns in the car. They both in somebody's name. At the time, I'm not even knowing that this is allegedly
Right.
this. So I'm like, yeah, it's two guns. They both in the name. We good. They pull me over. They take me to jail because I had a little bit of weed.
Unlawful carry.
And they let this nigga go. They didn't even run the guns because I was so honest with him. I was, I got weed, and so he made it that day.
You made it. So it was a missing, someone's gun fell off the back of a truck, allegedly.
Yeah.
Wow. So when they say things fall off of the back of trucks, they do.
Yeah, sometimes.
Damn. Hey, what kind of swamp ass do you got driving around as a delivery guy in Texas? That's got to be fucking just levels of perspiration that are ungodly.
You. He drove around.
I don't know.
Well, you guys had doors at FedEx. At UPS, there's like no doors, right? Or do you guys not have doors?
I wasn't driving them. I was
He was in
driving.
the Sprinter van.
Oh, you were in the van.
Nah. I was driving the ones without cameras and shit. You know, so
Oh, you had a racket going, allegedly.
yeah.
He was plugged in.
Hey, we got to stop the interview to tell you about our folks at Odd Socks, baby. Shout out to Odd Socks, man. The most comfortable socks in the world. Listen, they got all the licenses. If you love chips, you know what I'm saying? They got the Funyuns. They got the goddamn Doritos. They got Godfather. What's dope about Odd Socks is not only is it the most comfortable sock in the world that you could put on your feet, but they also just introduced their draws. That's right. We got Odd Socks Basics underwear right here, which are amazing. So if you just like that clean cut, you know, we got the black ones. Or if you're a fan of a little bit of the Reese's, you know what I'm saying? Look, go to oddsocksofficial.com right now. Use that promo code Bootleg, and you'll save 20% off at checkout. The most comfortable socks in the world. They got the Basics. These are a pair of the Basics. These are, they're just so comfortable, dude. Like, trust me when I say, all right, if you're into wrestling, if you're into Transformers, Power Rangers, goddamn Pepsi, Coke, they got both. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Odd Socks, oddsocksofficial.com. Use that promo code Bootleg. Save 20% off at checkout. Also, got a shout out to the family at Blue Chew. That's right. It's hot as hell outside. What does that have to do with Blue Chew? I haven't decided yet. But I do know if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, or maybe your thing ain't thanging like it should be thanging, you know what I'm saying? Get that Blue Chew, same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis. Yes, all right, but it's getting straight to your door in a very discreet package. No doctor's appointments, no doctor's visits, all right? It's all online, bluechew.com, all right? And this is what's dope about Blue Chew. It makes your dick work like it's never worked before, if we're just being honest. Imagine like Barry Bonds' 71 home run season, but the dick form. That's how you're going to be feeling when you're on these Blue Chews, all right? Trust me when I say it's a chewable form. They just dropped their mint chewables as well. There's so much to go down with. BlueChew.com. Use that promo code Bootleg, and they'll send you your first month for free. Yes, you're asking me, does Blue Chew work? Of course it does. Find out for yourself for free. BlueChew.com, promo code Bootleg. All right, go get you a month of Blue Chew for free and thank me later. Your wife will be thanking me. Your girl will be thanking me. Your dick will be thanking me. You know what I mean. All right, let's get back to the interview. So you were working at FedEx. I haven't seen the video. So you have a music video working for FedEx. And they saw it, and they pulled the plug on the gig. 9 months in.
Yeah, because you can't record yourself in
He
uniform.
literally was in the building getting his packages for his route. Had the cameraman in the van while he was doing his route. Pulled up to people's houses, delivered
packages while he was
shooting the video.
I gotta watch this video.
He got fired.
Amazing.
They called his ass in the next day. He still tried to make it seem like he
Oh,
was
that
going to work.
quick? It happened?
Yeah, because it went viral on Instagram, so yeah.
Shit. He's like, all right, motherfucker, I'm already up already, allegedly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Gotta keep this stupid fuck. Did you try to apply over at UPS?
Yeah, I got hired. I just didn't go. It was already said.
Yo, how many times in life I've been hired and just didn't go? It's been a few. Like early on in life, when I was like 17 or 18, they'd be like, yeah, you're hired. And I'm like, man, I don't want to work at McDonald's.
Oh, God.
I got hired at McDonald's.
Sure.
I've my first job was
But
at Taco
I was
Cabana.
16.
I was 16. I was 17, I think.
Yeah.
No, I was 16. I was 16. First job at Taco Cabana. I got paid $7.75.
Oof.
I think the original pay was $7.25. So when he told me $7.75,
You were
he
like,
said
it's
$7.25. He was Mexican. He said it's $7.25, but for you, $7.75. And I was like,
I'm in.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would you buy with your paychecks back then at 17?
Games.
Video games?
That was it.
What games? What video games you play?
Oh, I'm a Call of Duty man. I'm
COD?
Warzone through and through.
Warzone, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on there. I actually ain't played the game in so goddamn long though.
Man,
You never played Fortnite?
That's his forte.
Fortnite's fun.
I tried to tell him.
It's like a Naruto version
but
of
Call of Duty
Warzone.
stole it from Fortnite.
It's literally their
if
business.
that's the case,
No, they stole it from Fortnite. What was the other one?
Apex.
No. There was Fortnite and another one.
Oh, the Minecraft.
No.
Yeah, that was
was-
another one. H1Z1.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't that much of a gamer.
PUBG.
Yeah.
PUBG. And those are the first
Damn,
two.
son.
Apex Legends, though, I heard is all right. This guy plays it. That's his game.
So,
Yeah, I was kind of like, so what about like non-online games? Like were you beating like Grand Theft Auto or were you playing like Metal
Yeah,
Gear Solid?
I mean,
or anything?
but like that shit got boring. Like I play it, and then after you beat missions and shit, it's just boring.
Well, are you a big gamer, bro? Mm-hmm. What do you, outside of Fortnite, what do you play?
Madden, 2K.
Yeah.
I mean, after GTA get boring, it's like nothing else.
They're supposed to be dropping a new one.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start doing it because I think now, like now that I just got my house.
Yeah.
I can
Now
set
that
up
you got
my-
that giant castle that I know that is a fucking massive.
It's all right. It's all right. It's built for a big fella.
Oh,
for sure.
it's got to be.
So
Is that where does Shaq live in Texas?
yeah. Oh, he actually do got a house in Dallas.
I heard Shaq's got a fucking crib out there
Yeah, he be out there for sure.
because he was from Texas, right?
I don't think Shaq from Texas.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
Shaq from Texas.
He went to school at LSU, but I know his dad was in the military, his stepdad. And
Oh, yeah, he is from Texas.
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
Yeah.
a lot of people. Hey, there's some Texas goats out here.
I didn't know that.
My uncle got B-bomb in Clarksville.
Wait, what happened?
My uncle, he played basketball with him, against him, and he lost in the playoffs.
Damn.
Or was at the championship, one of them.
Shout out to Shaq. Do you guys even watch baseball? Like the Rangers, are they even a thing in your life?
You know, I've never been to a baseball like ever game until I just went into the first pitch at the Rangers game.
How was it? I didn't see it. Was it like a respectable pitch, or did you hit the dirt? Or
Oh yeah, I threw it was like a 30-mile-per-hour curve ball.
but it wasn't like
Went
you
up
used to
and-
remember the 50 Cent pitch was rough.
Yeah, no, I did what I was supposed to do.
You did what you were supposed to do.
I just didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Baseball's a terrible sport.
Yeah, I don't. Go Rangers.
Go Rangers. I mean,
They play Texas.
all I do is watch
nonstop, so-
football and basketball. I like the hockey shit. Again, I'm sure. Do you guys like the Dallas Stars?
No, but they play Texas, so go Stars.
I was gonna say you didn't. You said play Texas. You didn't say Dallas. I was gonna say you're a fucking traitor because you're a fucking Texans fan.
No, they play Texas. They
They-
play the song. So
Oh, they play your song.
my Texas is going
I'm-
crazy.
You're right. There's no way you walk into an arena in the state of Texas and
and
they're
not
not
hearing
playing
me.
that song.
So that's why every team we saying go them.
When I heard that song in my head, I just pictured the Source magazine "Don't Mess with Texas" cover from like my childhood,
That's hard.
just playing out in person. You remember that cover?
You said from your childhood. I'm only 25.
It was like Jay Prince, Bun B,
Oh, yeah,
Mike Jones.
I definitely.
Fucking everybody was on this cover, and I like pulled out, and it was like during that like real. I guess the last time like
Texas was
lit.
Yeah.
So, like you
I
don't.
know it was a time.
Were you listening to like the thing about Dallas people don't understand is like a lot of the like older Dallas shit. Like I think of Duro, you know. I think of like some of the more fun shit.
Yeah.
My Dougie.
That's definitely what Dallas is based off of.
Right. It's more like the
Bunch
fun
of
shit.
jig.
Yeah, a lot of
yeah,
dancing and shit.
Yeah.
And then when we think of Houston, we think of the Screwed and Shop shit.
Yeah, yeah,
The
exactly.
Swisher House and all that shit.
Exactly.
I feel like for you, like, did you grow up listening to any of that, like more the dancing
Yeah,
shit?
I used to be a dancing motherfucker. Everybody was. If you say you wasn't dancing and you was from Dallas, you lying.
So you could
You're
dance.
lying.
You got some moves? You got some TikToks in you?
You gonna see it. You gotta come to one of these shows.
I gotta come. When's the LA show?
What, Friday?
I'll be there Friday.
For sure.
Friday night, I'm fucking coming. Pause. Hey yo. I've been getting away with some egregious ones lately. Man, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You're performing.
Yeah.
When is listen? You're about to freestyle, so you guys are gonna see how crazy he is as an artist. But what do you got going on, Ro?
Just a bunch of singles right now. Yeah, just dropping a whole bunch of singles.
You guys are like fucking. You guys really came in this shit together. You guys
Yeah,
went to
shit.
high school together. You guys fucking ran up the shipping war.
Nah, he actually the one who he been rapping since he was what 9.
Nah.
So
Did you
he-
learn a lot from him?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I keep him with me because it's like it's still shit that I don't know like when it comes to writing and some more shit. And I just got the voice damn near. Like,
Your voice is special.
I got the voice, and
But no, you could rap, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I just got something to talk. I mean, it's not hard to. Well, you got some.
Nah,
shit to
there's
talk
some
about.
really bad rappers that are popular.
Yeah.
I saw Playboy Cardi in concert at Rolling Loud, and I just was really lost. I was like, I didn't.
It's really confused.
I respect his team, and I respect him, and I respect their movement, but he's the one artist. Because I get most of this shit. It might not be for me, but like, I get Little Uzi. Like, I'm like, yeah, this shit's hard. I get it.
Yeah.
Like, Playboy Cardi's the one guy that I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm going to name one more.
Who?
Jaleel.
Well, he just be doing backflips. I ain't heard one of his songs. I just know that motherfucker is ripped, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
I know Jaleel. I should check his music out because I don't want to speak about his music without having listened to it. I just know he's got a career in like,
Wrestling.
Oh my God.
For sure.
He could be a wrestler.
He already got a Jaleel, yeah.
He's doing those standing backflips and he's just fucking like, and I'm like, bruh.
He actually do like wrestling stunts on his shows.
I saw, I've seen a lot of artists starting to like do these fake fucking wrestling moves on fans, which is crazy. Because if they are real fans, it's dangerous as fuck. But there's no way they're real fans.
Yeah,
These motherfuckers are doing RKOs into tables in the middle of their show. And they're like, it was a fan. I'm like, no, it wasn't. You're not just RKOing a random stranger into a table.
Hell no.
That's a fucking lawsuit.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever, this is a wild question. Should have an obvious no to it, but have you ever crowd surfed?
Nope. One of these days, I'm gonna get my big ass up there.
They'll carry you, bro.
They better.
But what you don't do is
I gotta wait till I'm like Beyonce or Drake levels where I got like
stage dive though.
Nah. I gotta like
They
I'm
won't
gonna
catch you.
I'm gonna get on my knees and just lay.
So what you do is pause.
I'm just gonna lay and they just
So what you do is
bunch of grunts.
I crowd surfed a lot in my life. You get into the crowd and you find the biggest motherfucker, right? And then you just tap their shoulder and you say, and then they'll get you up and then you start tapping the people in front. So then they'll tap and then this is at rock shows for the most part or like a Tech 9 concert. And then usually everyone's in communication. Now what's dangerous is when you just like out of nowhere, you're like, and then you jump. And your fans aren't expecting you to do that. So if you do that, one, you might die, and two, you might kill someone. And I mean that with all due respect.
No, I'm an athlete, man. I feel like I can opt. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the air, I can. Oh shit, they not catching.
Have you crowd surfed yet?
Nah.
No, you should do it. Both of y'all should do it.
That's why I keep him with me because the shit I can't do, he can do. Like whenever it's certain stages where I can't get down, row, go. It's like
crowd surfing is lit. Just don't have nothing in your pockets. They'll try to fucking rob you.
You gotta wait till we like super mega stars.
Nah, for sure.
Like, I feel like Rod Wave could crowd surf right now.
Someone would die though.
Not if everybody's on the same page.
Everyone has to be on the same page. And
you got to say, hey, I'm about to crowd.
But
he can't jump though.
Well, nah. That's why I said it's more of a, you got to like sit down and just lay back and just let them.
Yes. You got to do this. You got to do a slow.
Yeah.
Because if he jumped, they're going to do like.
But to get him back on stage, whoever the fuck is in front of that stage.
I don't know if you saw Rod Wave's broken a whole stage before. I don't know if you saw that.
And I'm going to take up for him because that's actually my favorite artist. That wasn't his fault. That was all those people
that were on stage with him.
Yes.
Also, shout out to Rod Wave, one of my favorite artists. He's from St. Petersburg, Florida, which I used to live.
Oh, that's hard.
He's a sweet guy too, man. Yeah, you know what I like about Rod Wave? He's so anti-industry.
Yeah.
Like, he don't give a fuck about being your friend.
He don't.
He ain't trying to kick it with rappers. He ain't doing none of the weirdo shit. He's just making records.
I'm trying to kick it with you, Rod. Listen, bro. I fuck with you. We ain't even got to do no songs, bro. I just fuck with you. And yeah, we need to tap in.
I love Rod. He's like, he can make country. He can make pop music. Yeah. I mean, he's just such an amazing songwriter. Yeah. That'll happen for you, man.
I need that.
It's going to happen.
We was just at G5 in Miami.
Great place, great wings.
He was there.
Great chicken wings.
And they said he was there. I didn't see him.
That happens a lot.
The DJ said, "Oh, Rod Wave," or something.
What if the DJ accidentally thought you were Rod Wave?
That would be fucked up. Cause I get that all the time. I get that shit all the time.
Like you walked in and the guys were like, "Yo, shout out to Rod Wave in the building," and you're like
What if that's what the fuck he was talking about, bro?
And then you're like,
Nah, Dion saw him.
you're like, yo, that's dope. Rod Wave's here, but the DJ thought you were Rod Wave,
me, bro.
and then he plays "Fight the Feeling," and he's wondering why you're not.
See,
excited.
I was kind of.
He's like, bro, I'm playing "Fight the Feeling."
But what's fucked up is I am excited though, because I'm singing. I'm gonna sing it word for word. So they fuck around and think I really am Rod Wave.
Probably so.
Cause I get fans say this shit all the time. Like before they, are you Rod? No, okay, you're from Texas. And it's like that every time.
Are your grills permanent? Or you pop?
Yeah, mine permanent.
You're permanent.
So I had my first.
Nah, take out.
Okay,
Pull out.
smart man.
My first grill was a pull out, but a dog like a Yorkie, like literally chewed the tip. I had diamonds missing and some more shit, and I was just like, never again.
I had when I went through my grill phase, it was because I live in Florida. And everybody in Florida got grills.
Got the cold grills.
So the jeweler just gave me some grills. And man, I couldn't get used to them, bruh. And then you know what I realized? Because I would talk to dudes with grills, right? And I'd be like, yo, why everybody I know in Florida, and also could say a lot about the type of guys I was in close proximity with talking to, just had like really bad breath. And I was like, is my breath funky because I got metal in my mouth? I don't know.
See,
so I just stopped wearing them.
So it's really like you're supposed to go get your shit clean. You're supposed to go get them took out and cleaned every 3. No, it's not. It's not once a month. It's like every 3 months. You're supposed to go back to the dentist. He take them off.
Take your actual teeth off.
No. So like, it's like they're cementing on my actual
right on
teeth.
your actual.
Yeah.
They shaved your teeth down underneath.
Yeah. Like, but they didn't Kodak my shit.
No, I know, I understand. But what you're saying is every 3 months they're supposed to take the caps off.
Yeah, they pop them off. They get the semen off, clean my teeth.
Yeah.
And then I take the actual diamonds and shit to Johnny. They clean them.
That's a Johnny Dane grill? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I go back to the dentist. He put them back on.
That's crazy. That's a fucking commitment.
Yeah.
How long before you say fuck this shit and you get veneers?
I'm ready for veneers already.
I was gonna say 6 months. That's my guess.
I'm already ready.
Yo, I feel like everybody who has the grills, at least besides Birdman, who I think recently took him out, because Birdman was committed.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. But all the homies I know who are younger, they get the grills, the perms. And I see them like 2 months later, or 2 years later or something, and they got them pearly whites.
Yeah,
like bro,
it's only because
upkeep, right?
It's only because I just never thought that I would lose a diamond would come out of my mouth, and a diamond came out of my mouth.
What were you eating, or what happened?
I wasn't even eating them, or I don't know. I didn't even notice it was missing. I was in fucking Arizona recording, so I didn't even know. I never knew until somebody pointed it out.
Like damn, diamond's missing. And then you have special toothpaste?
You can just, it's certain toothpaste that you can use. Yeah. Like I use any toothpaste,
right?
But it's like this black one that you can use that is supposed to.
The charcoal?
Yeah, but I don't think it make no difference.
And you just pop yours out at night. Just back to it.
I be seeing him do that shit sometimes, and I just be like, I know you feel so relieved.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like it make a difference.
Never get perms.
Well, your only option after this is veneers. You can't go back. Now you need veneers.
Yeah.
Don't get them super crazy.
Nah, don't get no big.
These motherfuckers out here looking crazy, bro. These motherfucking artists out here got these fucking teeths, bro. They're like
the teeths.
These fools got these fucking surfboards in their mouth, bro.
For sure.
And it's like, oh, I see what you did there. The most unnatural looking fucking horse smile in the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the person who put my perms in Bollywood. He did Javante Davis teeth. He did finesse 2 times teeth. He did
finesse 2 times got some teeth.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have teeth right now? Everybody's got veneers. You know what sucks is we have like a whole entire generation of hip hop artists who have little weird fangs underneath their fake teeth.
Yeah. See, mine not that.
Lucci said nasty.
Did you see? Shout out to Texas, Beat King. He actually posted the picture.
Yeah, with no teeth.
Oh my God.
See, he got his shit.
I appreciated him showing everybody, like, this is what this shit.
Yeah. And that was just with veneers. He never had a grill.
Right, he had veneers, yeah.
I guess he just got all his shit actually pulled out and got like
implants.
Yeah.
Them implants is the wave. But they're painful as fuck. Takes a while, bruh.
Cause then you seen he just lost a tooth, had to go get it redone.
Ugh, I didn't see that.
He was eating something in the tooth.
By the way, Texas legend. BK.
Yeah, for sure. Him, Lil Ronnie, Mother F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to attribute all of the cucumber action of like 2018 and 2017 to him.
All those sales definitely went to him.
Oh my God. I remember seeing like Trouble and Boozy. Did you remember seeing that IG Live pool party?
Yes, Sirski.
I was like, what the fuck? And then
You ever been to a party like that?
No. I wouldn't want to go.
What?
I'm married.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense.
My wife would not approve.
Understood.
Yeah. Now, somebody who looked like me and had similar interests as me that was not married, I cannot confirm nor disconfirm that they would enjoy such events.
Don't get in trouble.
Understood.
But me would not enjoy it. I wouldn't even. First of all, if I win, I'd hate it.
Great man.
I would have a terrible time.
Right.
Yeah.
I would
I
leave.
feel like it would smell like nah.
It smell like a fucking backwoods smoothie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With a little hint of cucumber.
Bitches was out here being reckless with cucumbers, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. All right, man. Well, look, the tour's going crazy. So congratulations on the tour.
Appreciate you.
It's how much? You guys are almost done.
Yeah, we went over past halfway through it, but then right after this tour, we on Kevin Gates' tour. So
Wow. Have you met Kevin yet?
not in person though.
You guys are gonna have a fun time. He's a very good guy. He's also intense, but he's like a hugger. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
if he fucks with you, you gonna hug. You guys are gonna hug.
Yeah,
But
understood.
if he don't fuck with you, I don't know.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't be on tour. But he's a great dude.
understood.
You might end up Muslim at the end of the tour though.
Yeah, man, I fuck with Kevin Gates, man.
I feel like all the rappers who kick it with Kevin Gates, they're Muslim right after. I'm like, shout out to fucking NBA YoungBoy's a Muslim, Moneybagg Yo.
Got a nice little movement going.
I said,
with
what
it,
happened?
like-
You hung out with Kevin Gates, yeah? Huh. Hey, shout out to my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Hey man,
Yeah.
you gonna be praying?
Yeah, man.
You gonna be praying with Kevin Gates on that tour?
We shall see.
Y'all gotta do a record together.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But no,
That'd
we
be
need to
different.
work on Rod Wave and BigXThaPlug doing a song together.
Man, we don't even got to do that. We just need to be friends. Rod, you need me as a friend.
I feel like you
need
guys would have a
as
good
friend.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also.
That's like two bowling balls just rolling, just having the time of their life.
I'm glad you said that. 'Cause
I had to. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I ain't saying that
I
shit.
knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
All right, so you and Yevo are putting out a project together, and then you and him.
Ours probably gonna come first.
Okay.
Or it's not even just me and he. It's just like I said, it's 600
600
entertainment. So
entertainment.
I'm looking to sign maybe like 2 more artists
Dope.
before we put the project out.
Nice.
So then we're gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do the Yevo. Then me and that mix.
You keeping the talent pool in Dallas? Are you trying to put Dallas on, or is it just if somebody could be from wherever?
I just want talent. I want people that's actually hard and that's actually doing it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm big on loyalty and like just standing on something in general. So that's what I look for. I don't. You can be the hardest rapper in the world, but if you're a hoe,
Ain't that the truth?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, listen, man. I'm just glad you came through, man. I'm a
Yes,
big
sir.
fan.
I appreciate you for having me.
BigXThaPlug, Roll
Yes, sir.
Sama. Of course, we're gonna have him freestyle, so you're gonna be able to see that. If you were missing any packages, they don't know what happened.
One of us allegedly got it. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Man. Fucking FedEx. Fire. Hey, what up, man? You just watched another episode of the Bootleg podcast brought to you by Hardin, baby. Shout out to the family at Hardin. Don't forget, make sure if you're in Las Vegas, you get into that taxi. As soon as you land, you get into that Uber, say, take me to Hardin, all right? They're going to get you taken care of. The most craziest premium selection of cannabis you'll ever find under one roof. It's a vibe in there. The bud tenders, they're going to take care of you. Man, listen, tell them I sent you. They're going to get you right. Shout out to the family at Hardin in Las Vegas, the #1 dispensary in the world, all right? And we are so proud to be partners with them. So shout out to Hardin. Go follow them online, Hardin_Las Vegas, and check out their website, HardinLasVegas.com. Get you some swag. You can't buy this, but, shout out to Hardin.